Plant populations play a pivotal role in increasing crop productivity and profitability. So today we want to talk to the Head of Agronomy Services for SeedCo Zambia, Mr. Rodrick. Is going to share with us some insights on the importance of plant populations, and is going to take us through the different plant populations that we have here in a summary or in a snippet, just for us to appreciate that plant population should be guided by serious and deliberations in terms of the cost-benefit analysis, as well as the variability in the environment where you're going to be establishing and the production matrix. Over to you, Rodrick.
Thank you so much, Wendy. Hello, farmers out there. Yes, indeed, plant population plays a very key factor with regards to the use that you get per unit area. Okay, and what we have here behind me is a demonstration of how that can impact your yield. Okay, so where I'm standing now, this is a field where we have planted at 45,000 plants per hectare. Ideally, for smallholder farmers, we are looking at the dimensions of 75 centimeters inter-row spacing. That is between the rows, okay, and then between the plants is about 30 centimeters. So this is quite low in terms of population, and what you observe is you see that most of the stalks are quite thick. The cobs look very big, but remember, we have to work with the ideal population, because when the population is too low per unit area, it has a huge impact on your yield. Remember, we talk about bumper harvest here at SeedCo, and we also go further to give you the potential yield each and every variety has. For you to exploit that, you need to know the right population that you're supposed to be planting on. Yes, when you look at it, this is very appealing, you would be very happy, but you know, as a farmer, it's how many bags you get out of this. And so we are saying at low population, yes, you have these well-established plants, big crops, but ultimately per unit area, when you harvest everything, you may not be able to attain your that potential yield that you're looking for.
Indeed.
Yeah. So then we move on, and on this demo you'll discover that so all this is part of the 44,000, but we move on to the 55,000, okay, which is falls within the range that we normally recommend for most of our hybrids. So we normally recommend farmers to plant between 50 and 55,000 plant population, the unit area, that is for maize. Okay, so how do you attain this as a smallholder farmer? You need to target that. You maintain your inter-row spacing at 75. Okay, then between the plants, okay, when you move from plant to plant, you need to at least maintain not anything above 25 centimeters. You need to be between 23 and 25 centimeters. Okay, when you plant like that, chances are that you're going to fall within that range of 50,000 to 55,000. Why am I recommending this population? So when you look at it, everything is standing, nothing is lodging.
The cobs are big.
The cobs are big, they are nicely formed.
You can see.
Okay. So from the competition, you can see that it's not as much. Okay, so the hybrid, it can fully express itself at this population and still give you that much needed yield. Also, when you look at the disease pressure, it's not much. Okay, because one of the key things, if you don't manage your population very well, if it's too high, there's a microclimate that is created there, and with that microclimate, you start having a lot of foliar diseases that ultimately impact your yield. Okay, so but what would be interesting of you to see is we have an extent over which, if you increase over a certain population, it doesn't matter how much you feed the crop. At that stage, you'll start losing out of your yield.
No, diminishing.
Yes, you'll be spending a lot of money buying your fertilizer, chemicals, spraying, but it has a ceiling. Okay, and this is what I want to show you where we are going.
Wonderful. Let's go.
All right, so we are now sitting in the 65,000 plot. Okay? And I'm very excited because where I'm standing right now is where SC657, a medium maturing variety, has been planted. This is a blockbuster hybrid, and this is one variety all of you farmers should look out for the Zambian market. It's widely adapted, and it has the potential of giving you as high as 13 metric tons. So the range is between 12 to 13. If you manage it so well. So if you look at this plot, this is 65,000 in terms of plant population. You can see from where we started, the stalks, they look a bit thinner. But what's interesting about this variety, you can see the cob expression hasn't been impacted. The leaves are quite erect. So because of this stature that it has, it allows enough light penetration, which is needed for that photosynthetic activity, for the plant to create enough food for it to give us that much needed yield.